Hi everybody, this is Kathy, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to do a fun little project. It's creating these little tags and the little pockets that they go into. These are easy to make, a good project for beginners, and or if you're just looking for something to create, they're a lot of fun. So let's get started. First of all, we'll start with the tags. And I'm using cardstock. And they measure 1.5 inches across. And this particular one is about, I'll turn it around, about 4 inches long. You can make them as long, this is a little shorter, or as short as you want. Okay, so I'm using a few tools that I got recently. I'm using this tool. It's KW Trio. I got it on Amazon. And what I did is I saw it advertised on Temu. I don't really shop at Temu. So I took a picture of the one from Temu. And in Amazon, you can show a picture and they'll match it for you, which is what I did. It wasn't cheap. It was about $20. But I love it. I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be using a little stamp punch that I also got on Amazon. And this was about, I think this was about $8. Okay. So the first thing that I've done is I've taken the cardstock and I cut it with my cutter at 1.5 inches across. Then I'm going to cut it down. Using my new little device, I'm going to put this in here to cut the ends off. Makes like a little banner. And you don't need this to be able to make this. It just made it a little easier. Then on this side, I'm going to put the little thing at the top. Like that. Then I'm going to cut the corners so they look like that. And like that. So I've made this size and this size. So we're going to play with those two. I'll make one more while I'm here and I have it. Make the banner ends. There's the little top. Let's see. There, got one end. I thought I got my finger there for a minute. There we go. Okay, now I have three. Those three different sizes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp punch and I'm going to cut out some papers. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to put this away. And all I do is take some scraps like this. It can be cardstock, doesn't have to be. And just like that. I cut those out, and I've already cut out a bunch. I'm going to use those to collage the front. So I just wanted to show you what I used and what I did. It's a great scrap buster. So let's take these and take a few stamp things. And I'm doing it all with stamps. You can do it with anything to make a collage and cover the cardstock. So I am going to ink some of these, not all of them. So I'm going to use the blue butterfly. There. And I'm going to use this. Add some more blue up at the top to draw my eye up there. And I'm going to put it all the way over the top, over that little piece I cut out. Then I'm not going to worry about cutting it yet. Let's add a little more blue, if I can find it. There's a piece. And I'm going to bring it down here. And we'll add something up here. Oops. So easy and so much fun. I have two pieces together there. Here's a little picture of a fairy. Bring her kind of in the center. Whoops. And rather neutral piece down at the bottom. Put another little blue piece here. It's good because it has some red on it. And let's see, maybe some page print, book print, or polka dots. No, we'll use the book print. Okay. And Let's see what I've got. I have the rest of this, which I think I'm going to use. I'll turn it over. Okay. Now I'm going to cut it. Trim off all the overlaps. And cut this again. Okay. Gonna ink around all the edges. Let's see, I need a little more glue here. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is put a little pocket in here. So I'm going to take, let's see, a tiny piece. Just like this. And I'm going to put a little pocket down here. I'm going to try to cut out a little notch. That worked. And this notcher I got on Amazon as well. It does notches and has a corner rounder. Okay, now I'm going to add a little pocket. I'm going to put it way down near the bottom, mainly because I don't want to block the butterfly completely. And you can make this pocket any size you want. Let me tell you what size this is. This is just about 1 inch by about 7/8 of an inch. And inside that pocket, let me make sure opens up. I'm going to put a little envelope. And let me find some paper, some scraps. Scraps are my friend. Kind of like this piece of green. And all I'm going to do, sorry about that, all I'm going to do is cut a strip that's about a 1/2 inch. Well, let's make it 3/4 of an inch. And I'm just going to cut it. And I'm going to fold it. Cut the top to make the flap. Cut the corners to make it like an envelope flap. And fold it over. And I'm not going to put any glue on it, because you can open it up and use it to write in or put something in. Put something very tiny in. Let me open this up. There you go. Now I want to put a ribbon through this, and I think I'll go with blue. That seems to be the color of choice. And when I do this ribbon, I'm going to put the end through. I'm going to go up about 2 inches, maybe 1 3/4 inches. And I'm going to cut the end off. And I'm going to glue this just a little bit. Like that. Then I'm going to either take a button, not a button. I'm going to take a butterfly. I have butterflies, buttons, I have a heart. I think I'll take the butterfly, and I'm simply going to glue this on. I use art glitter glue. It glues everything. And I'm going to put it right up there. Okay. I think that's so cute. Okay, next I'm going to set this aside. I actually have 3 of these made. These are the 2 I made before. I'm going to use these 3 to show you the little folder to put them in, or the little pockets. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm using this as a template, and I'm going to make the pockets that hold our little tags. This is an 8x8 piece of paper. I've gone down about, let's see how much is left here. I've gone down about 5 inches. So, let me get a piece of paper that's not ripped. I like this one. So I'm going to go down to about here. And coming from the opposite corner I'm going to go down about 5 inches. I'm not measuring. And if you go a little less, that's fine. If you go a little more, that's fine. Next, I'm going to fold this. I'm going to fold it this way. Well, I'll fold it this way. Well, I'll fold it this way. This has to be wide enough for your little tags to fit in it. I don't know which side I want. So this probably should be about 1 3/4 in width, just like that. Then I'm going to take this and fold it over, lining it up with the edge, giving it a nice crisp fold, and then the other end doing the same, just like that. And if it's uneven at the bottom, mine's just a little bit, you can just trim it off. Before I do anything, I'm going to ink it. Okay, then I'm going to take my glue, move all my stampy things, and I'm going to start with this back piece, down the side and down the bottom. Then the next piece, down the side and down the bottom. Keep it as close to the edge as you possibly can. And the last piece, down the edge and across the bottom. And now you have something that looks like this. And I'm going to take my little things, tags, plop them in. You could save your longest one for the top pocket because that goes all the way down. But you don't have to. You don't have to put it all the way in. But there you have it. It's a simple little pocket with cute little tags. That'll look great in a journal. Let me see what I've got to show you. This was the last one I made using 3 rings. I don't know if I have any space. Let's see, maybe at the back. It could sit right on the edge. It really can't go in this one. There's no spot for it. Darn. But you get the gist. Let's see what other one. I think I have another one I can put it in. I have this one. Let's see. we can put it right in here. It kind of goes. And you can leave this part open for a pocket. I'm just going to glue the whole thing in. Okay, there you have it. Cute little tags with cute little pocket to use as an edger in your journal. And you could decorate down here too. I'm not going to right now. But thank you for watching, and I hope you try it. You take care. Bye.